we're working with today. So we love living abroad. It's actually great. Would recommend for a season or two in your life if you can help it. But one thing that fucking sucks is that you only have limited clothing for real. And you can't really buy that much more clothing because then you have to buy a new suitcase and Like, my suitcase was packed to the brim. So yeah, okay, we're gonna get this figured out. I have really been a mascara girly out here in Mexico City. I really took a break from lashes because I was addicted back in LA, and I was like, I kind of took a break from everything. It was nice to just like have a break and to like really get to know my own skin, my own hair, my own lashes. It was super nice. I do miss my lashes though. I am about to make my way back real soon. I think I just found a lash girl out here also, so I think I might take you guys with me this week as I go get my lashes done. Anyway, here's my little look or whatever. Living Destiny's Child in the best way. Pants thrifted, shoes, Cactus Jacks, the braids are braided. Here we go. Cute little day in the city. Okay, I am running out the door because I told my friend that I would be there literally like 2 hours ago. But it's fine because we're on divine time, babes. Alright, so after a cute little drive from Roma Norte over to Escondon, I pulled up on my friend Eduardo, who is one of my favorite people here in Mexico City. Absolutely one of my best friends I've met here. He's an incredible writer out of New York and Miami. But originally from Venezuela. He put me on to some of the best food places I've been to here. I can't remember the name of this spot, but literally one of the best quesadillas I've ever had in my life. Shout out Mario and the gang. It was an amazing meal. I also just love Eduardo because he's one of the people who I can hang with and just like be in my zone. He'll be in his zone. He'll be writing, I'll be reading, and we'll just be like hanging. I absolutely love this man. We're on our way finally to the fucking Tianguis, which is our little farmer's market here in Escondon. Oh my god. It's literally perfect. Gracias. It falls in the perfect place. Gracias.
Wow.
Bounty. Wow. I am exhausted. It's been, I just have to say, such a beautiful day already. I'm so full of comida, full of food, full of love, full of life, full of friendship. I'm just so grateful for all the community that I have here in Mexico City. It's really been a beautiful experience and a beautiful day at that. But I officially have the itis, so I'm gonna take a nap until this coffee is prepared. I ended up spending the day really just like chatting, shooting the shit, smoking, having a little coffee, and then came back to mine, and we were gonna go out, but girl dinner, having this really beautiful girl dinner feast, and then passed out on the couch, and it was perfect. So we were gonna make it out last night, and alas, we did not. Got fully ready, proper mezcal buzz, and we said we are in the casa, in el casa. Yeah, and then we flipped a coin, and fate said, nah, stay home. And I was like, all right, bet. So now what's our plan for the day? We're gonna go to the cafe, we're gonna read some poems, have a little tea, get mas, and then I have some friends in town, might go see them, but I really have to edit this video. Another day.
Another abuelita.
Another abuelita.
Like a cute psychic, but I'm also a sexy menace in your vlogs.
Exactly what you're giving all the time, in general. Another day, another cafecito. Except that today, I have literally yogurt. I have
Salud, cheers.
Salud. Cheers, dear. We have our bebida de coco fermentada today, okay? Fermented cocoa. There's some pre and probiotics in there. Because she is not okay. Okay?
I promise I'm really hot under the grandma disguise. I'm just feeling cozy today.
This is hot, actually. This is what it's giving. This day was actually one of the cutest little random days in Mexico City. We ended up at a museum, random, and then took my friend to go get his first pedicure ever. We got our nails done, and then I left to go home, do some work, and today is a new day. Okay, forgot to vlog. I cleaned my kitchen. I lollygagged on Instagram and TikTok a little bit. I had breakfast, some like berries and yogurt, a little parfait. And now I have a meeting over in Juarez, which is a town just over yonder. So I'm gonna get dressed and ready really quickly because my meeting's in 30 minutes. And then we're gonna head over. I just left IM over in Juarez, which is a really dope community space that we just recently hosted an event with. We're planning some future events at the house here in Mexico City, pero stay tuned to see what's coming. Now I'm just headed to a friend's house to drop something off to see an old friend after a bit. I just have to add, recording in public takes a special amount of courage. It is so scary to like watch people watch you recording yourself, like, and to think about all the things that they might be saying. I don't know if you guys are familiar with rejection therapy, but it's this idea of like immersing yourself into situations where you get rejected so that you kind of get over that fear. It's essentially facing your fears, which I think this practice is becoming for me. Like just recording out loud, allowing myself to be seen is super important and imperative for me to like move forward as a creator in this space, as an artist in any capacity, as someone who's gonna find success in any industry. I have to allow myself to be seen, and to start here feels like the easiest step, even though it's scary, even though there's people walking up right now and I'm trying to pretend that they don't exist while I record this video and talk to a camera. It's actually really beautiful to just see how far I've come, because if this was last year, 2 years ago, I would never, ever even pull out my camera in public. Yet now it just feels like I don't really have another option. It just needs to be done. Stories need to be told, y'all. So tell your story. That's my 2 cents. Anyway, ended up at a friend's house, kikiing a bit, and then ended up at the churreria, because of course, churros. I personally feel like churros and a walk home kind of cancel each other out. Yes, I'm eating churros, but also I'm walking home. Girl math. So I finally made it home, and I am exhausted after a long day. Wow, so I guess I'm a vlogger now. I kind of love it, and I think I like this little life. I think I just really enjoyed this little life that I've built here in Mexico City right now. I'm being called back to LA for some work in February, but I don't know what's gonna come after March, come April, come the rest of the year. As corny as it sounds, I've spent a lot of my life looking for home in different places. Because I grew up super mixed, I've had this opportunity, or just kind of this impulse, this motivation, this drive, in a way that I can't even help, to explore the intersections of all of these cultures in multiple different places around the world, traveling to places like Cuba, Costa Rica, Peru, of course, spent a lot of beautiful time in Peru, Mexico now. Like, I'm just really, I guess, in this discovery place. There's so much of the world to see. There's so many beautiful mixes of cultures in those places. And so it's been exciting to kind of explore it. But I do also feel called back home, and yet not really aware of like where home is now. I mean, now that gentrification is a thing, everyone I know and love has been pushed out of the places that they love because they've been priced out of them. And so how do we move forward? Where do we go from here? I guess is a question that really I'm curious about. And how do we evolve together? Like, not in a corny way, but like really, like now that our cultures are colliding, one of the biggest populations of Black expats exists here in Mexico City now, right now as we speak. It's really interesting to see the development of culture in real time, and to be immersed in it and to be contributing to it, I hope, and I intend, in a really meaningful, significant way. Adding nourishment on a mind, body, spiritual level. I think it's important. Yeah, man. Anyway, I'm just riffing. I'm high off the sugar. I've got a sugar high from all those churros. My friends want me to go out dancing tonight, and I think it would be great because it would add to the vlog, but I don't know that I want to. I'm curious to see what this relationship with Mexico City will continue to be like, and what it will continue to reveal as time goes on. There's so much beauty here, and there's so many great people here, and so many beautiful opportunities. I'm really honored to get to be a part of it. So that's cool. LOL, I rallied. We are off to go see my friend DJ. One of my favorite DJs out here in Mexico City right now. He's a Venezuelan DJ, his name is Faraz, and he's fire. But my Uber's up front, I'm about to meet up with my homies. So here we go. Hola. Purimon? Sí. Going up on my friend Amelia's place.
I know if you fight Kung Fu, but I go fight for you. I got my eyes on you. You got vibes on you. I know if you die for you. Ladies, but I'll live my life for you. I got my eyes on you. You got vibes on you. Jẹ́ ká lọ ṣeré. We could go on a vacation. Have fun maybe all night long. Jẹ́ ká lọ ṣeré.
Well, that was fun. Honestly, I love a quick little in and out. I'm going with the homies. We're dancing it the fuck up. And then we go home at a nice chaste 2:30 in the morning. It's perfect. Honestly, parties here can go up until Jesus Christ, you name it. I've been to a couple sunrises here, a couple 5 a.m.ers, a couple 8 a.m.ers, which are fun, but I love personally drinking a sparkling water in the club, sparkling water with limon, and then dancing my heart out, sweating it out, and then going home and getting a good night's rest. So that is exactly what we are going to do. Also, so in Mexico City, we have a lot of DJ friends. I have a lot of DJ friends that I've met here. I just love music, and people who love music kind of find each other generally in the crowd. So I usually find myself in the DJ booth a lot, which is fun when there's space to dance in the DJ booth. But here's the tea. Literally, there is nothing worse than being in the DJ booth when it is absolutely fucking packed. You can't dance. The music is muffled because everybody's like hot and sweaty. Everybody wants to be seen in the back. And it's like, ¿por qué? Like, for what? Like, what are we actually doing this for? Usually, more often than not, the best spot in the party is just in front of the DJ, right in the middle center of the room where both the speakers converge, so you're just drowning in the music for real, dancing your ass off, assuming other people are dancing next to you. Ideally, people are dancing with you and next to you, assuming this isn't LA. Ooh. What I love about Mexico City dance culture and Mexico City nightlife is that people fucking dance here. Everybody wants to be outside dancing, like they're just here to like sweat it out, to feel it, to release, and then to call it a night. A little cafecito, and then they do it again the next night. And I fucking, chef's kiss, love that about this place. Anyway, we are headed back home. I'm so tired. Didn't drink and just had a little sparkling water at the club, danced it out, and now I'm exhausted, so I'm gonna go wash my face and knock out for real. Hola, buenos dias! It is a new day. Oh my goodness. Last night was so much fun. I really had a blast last night. Yeah, I think now I'm just gonna clean up my house a little bit, maybe make some pancakes. Kind of have a craving for pancakes. Let me just say, there is nothing in the world that I love more than a slow morning. But you know what? No. You know what I love more than a slow morning is banana pancakes on that slow morning. It is so important for me. I mean, obviously, it's a huge privilege for me to be able to wake up and work when I want on my own timeline. I do recognize that privilege, but I've also demanded that privilege and really created a life where there is no other option. I get to take care of myself first and eat good and nourish my body, and that's a win for us all. Snapped. Look at her. Obsessed. Okay, finally decided to get up and out of the house. It's that time. I have to go run some errands, pay some bills, and then I'm gonna head to the park, do some witchy shit, and then we'll see where we end up from there. Alright, so our bills are paid. We love that. Shout out City Bunny Mix. Love that for me. I wanna go to the park, but I'm gonna say, I also want, I don't know what I want. I'm just gonna kind of wander. Join me. All right, y'all. We're back in the crib. It's now been a couple hours since I saw you last. I was supposed to go to dinner with a friend, but honestly, I'm exhausted. So I ordered in, and we're about to grub in the crib. Honestly, I found Asian food other than Japanese food. Oh, fuck. It's kind of hard to find in Mexico City. In Mexico City, there's a lot of Japanese food. Like, there's a lot of really good quality Japanese food. But there's, like, hardly any Thai, hardly any, like, Vietnamese, hardly any Taiwanese. I found a place, and they got some kas soy, so we're gonna try it out. And we're gonna see if it's any good. Go into such an interesting way of doing that. Stay. The way I literally tried to put you in my blender and it almost took my finger off. There we go. Hi, look at me all sleepy and tired. I am so sleepy and tired. Does anyone else get like full moon hangover? Because I'm exhausted and I feel like the energy is just like super intense today. Maybe it's the full moon. Maybe it's a number of things. I also did go out last night. Was out until like 4 a.m. or like 3 a.m. But anyway, I'm exhausted, so I'm gonna just pour this fucking soup and then pray that I don't get it on my clothing. Into here, but we're gonna leave her out. This can just go in as is. Also, I'm like kind of a freak, but I did be saying a prayer over any to-go food that I have, because you never know what the vibes were in the kitchen. But first we're gonna pour this soup, and I feel like the best way to do this, yes, is to just cut this little, oh my god, so dangerous. No! Exactly what I was trying to avoid. Look at this mess. Jesus Christ. Nuts. You just hear me randomly. Damn, I was hoping that that wouldn't happen. I'm gonna add some coconut milk because it needs some more liquid though. Is that crazy? A girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do. Ew, not the head on the prawn though. Sorry. A little too far for me. I'm sorry. Cilantro, some basil. All right, say a little prayer over this because you never know what the vibes were. Thank you for this blessing of this meal. Ah, shit. All right, we're gonna just leave you there because fuck it. Honestly, fuck them plans. Perfect end to a perfect day. Yeah, I gotta heat it up. Fuck it. Hello, good morning. It's a new day, Friday now. I'm about to go get my lashes done. Yeah. Ugh, oh my god. Yeah, today's a new day. About to go get my lashes done. And then I have a couple of meetings. Gonna go get some coffee with a friend. Honestly, you guys, one of my favorite parts about Mexico City is my cute little walks in the mornings. I get my little cafecito. It's so fucking beautiful here. Just makes me feel alive. We love walkable cities.
Your destination is on the right.
I ended up heading on a cute little bike ride to meet one of my dearest friends here and chef partners, Chef Sofia Sagrapanti. She is amazing. And then we took a little walk to meet up with my boo, Eduardo, of course, who was writing poetry in the park like a little angel. I love him. This was such a cute little day. Didn't really do much at night. And then Saturday came about and we vibed.
No, because do you want to know my toxic trait? Look at this. Coffee cups everywhere. Literally had maybe 4 sips of this coffee. She's done. And then, hold on, another coffee cup. Another one. Wait, it's not over. It's literally the same amount gone in every cup. Cup, another one. I do not get past like 4 or 5 sips. This one's a little bit more gone. Coconut milk. This is atrocious. I need to be stopped. I'm not even a coffee drinker. I just love the taste. This, absolutely absurd. Get out of town. All right. Our coffee fast will have to wait another day. I'm on my way to go get another coffee, get some eggs for the house. Might hit a new coffee shop though. I'm gonna take a walk in a different direction. Maybe hit Panaderia Rosetta, which is bougie, but it's really good. So might do that, get some eggs, get a little croissant, and a coffee. And then, yeah, take it easy for the day. This is the look. Anyway, so that's that on that. Let's get it. Fuck it, we ball. Okay, so new development. I feel like if the coffee that I'm having is in a smoothie with other things, like banana and almond butter, protein, and all the good stuff, then maybe it's not as bad. You know, baby steps into this new reality. Ended up at Mora Mora, which is this super cute new little health food store here in Roma Norte. It's giving Whole Foods in a cuter way, but in a gentrified way for sure. Let's just say that. It's actually delicious. Bussin'. Absolutely stunning. Gracias, amor. Gracias. Okay, one of the reasons I love Mexico City is because I could be walking down the street, posting on my stories, talking about my little another day, another cafecito, and then a friend is gonna hit me up and be like, girl, where you at? How close are you to this location? Drop a pin.
Turn.
I'm like, oh, I'm 6 minutes away. She's like, pull up on me. I want to see you. I want you to meet my mom. I'm like, you know what? I will do that. So I am now on the way to go see my friend Alyssa. I would just like to say, LA could never. First of all, it would take 20 minutes for you to get anywhere. You'd have to sit in traffic. You'd have to get ready. There would just be so much preparation that would be necessary in order for that to happen smoothly. And then it's like, is it even that smooth if you had to plan it that much? It just, LA could never. Anyway, so I'm on the way to go meet my friend Alyssa and her mom. More on Alyssa later. We got a lot of beautiful things in the works I'm super excited about. So headed there now, and then maybe gonna go home and get some work done. When it's supposed to, but it's a Saturday, so I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, here we go.
Okay, so I forgot to vlog, but I ended up meeting Alyssa, meeting with her mom. It was such a cute little visit. We hung out for a bit at a little local coffee shop, and then I came home to just kind of vibe and chill out, soak up the Saturday vibe, sit in the sun in my own house, which was so beautiful. I got a little bit of work done, sat down with my laptop for a bit, sent some emails and some invoices and all the things as one does as a freelancer. And then I just played some music and just kind of like sat with myself and vibed. This clip was actually like 30 minutes long. I actually started recording and totally forgot that I was recording, but just had like such a beautiful little afternoon, just hanging with myself and my own energy in my own house. It was so nice.
So today was a beautiful day. Today was honestly a fantastic day. I feel like I'm really reconciling this idea of what a full life looks like. Like, what does it feel like to be your most alive self? And how do I cultivate that in my everyday? How do I build a life around that feeling of like, wow, I feel so present in the moment right now. I have my breath. I have community. I have well-being. what does well-being feel like in the body? I feel like the more that I am able to meditate on questions like this, the more I'm able to create them in my own life. It's frankly the question that brought me to Mexico City. It's frankly the question that's brought me everywhere, to this point of growth, to this point of aliveness and beingness. I don't know, man. I've just really been in situations in my life, in places in my life, in seasons of my life where, let's just say, aliveness was not necessarily available to me. And now that I have access to that feeling of aliveness, to that feeling of independence, and to that feeling of gratitude, sincere, deep gratitude, connection to something that's bigger than me, connection to who and where I came from, like really out here doing the shadow work and really facing the parts of myself that I've run away from for so long. What does it look like to like actually do the thing, to do the shadow work and to go to the places where your heart calls you and to leave that old job and to do the work that you actually feel called to in this season and to let it change. I'm such in a season of transition and understanding how I can show up as all of me, meaning stepping into a more holistic picture of why I got into food in the first place, the levels of connection that it's able to bring me towards, and how to share that with others. I think things get to change, and I think things get to continue to shift and to grow. And the more they shift and grow, that is how you know that they're alive. That is how you know that you're alive. And so I think cultivating growth, however and wherever we can, and leaning into the transitions that are being asked to come through us right now, to be birthed through us right now. I don't know, I think it's in our best interest to surrender and to allow and to shift and to morph and to change and to embody and to face the scary things and to lean in to the beautiful things, the things that bring you alive. Thank you so much for joining me this week on this vlog. I think I'm titling this Alive and Well because that is the feeling that I'm cultivating. That is the community that I'm building. That is the energy that I'm encouraging, is how do we step into that energy of being alive and well and being our most full selves, telling the world that it's okay to be all of who we are by being all of who we are and being unapologetic about it too. Next week, I hope that the vlog has a lot to do with me taking steps towards getting my life back together, kind of just ready for a shift and a change and a detox and a letting go, a shedding of where I came from, who I used to be, and an embracing and an integration of who I think I'm stepping into this season. It's not even about what I think, it's just what is emerging from within me in this season, and like allowing it to come through and making space for it and saying no to the things that aren't it so that I can say yes to the things that are and just embody the things that are. Yeah, there's definitely a shift upon us, and I honestly want to bring you guys with me. I want to document this process and I want to do it with you guys. Let's do it together. I don't know, it's hilarious and it's ironic, and everybody has their own opinions about vlog culture and like social media, of course, and for good reason, and like it should be approached with boundaries and with authenticity and with just genuine expression of what it is you want to share in that moment. I personally feel called to share this journey of letting go and of growing and of figuring it out and of leaning into the fullness of who I am and just being all of me, okay? The shadow and the light, the good and the bad, whatever that means, but just being all of it. The healthy and the reckless a little bit, you feel me? And finding the balance between the two and just embodying this sort of fuller way of being. this well way of being. Oh, thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate if you got this far and watched the full vlog. I fuck with you, and I will see you next week. Comment down below so I know it's you, so I'll know who the real OGs are. I really appreciate just you sharing this experience with me, and hope that this gets to be a conversation. Like, I don't want to just be talking at the camera. The only way I can like get through it is by thinking that I'm actually talking to real people, and I know that I am. And so you, real person, if you could like, comment, subscribe, follow all the things, just keep up with the journey and let me know that you're here and that we're in this together, and ask me any questions you have or if you need any support in your own life. Okay, also, I kind of snapped on dinner on accident. I was like, what do I have in the fridge? What do I make? I was like, I have some leftover rice, and I have some papaya, a red onion, and I have an eggplant. So I was like, bet. Peep game. I roasted this eggplant. It's giving like unagi eggplant. I don't know if you've ever had an unagi roll, but that's like kind of the craving I had right now. Roasted that, and then put some roasted garlic in there over some basmati rice, and then made like a little papaya salsa almost, and then put a little avocado at the bottom. I'm gonna sprinkle with some salt, and this might be a fucking banger. We love a accidental kitchen sink meal that's actually delicious.
Anyway, spent the rest of the evening packing for my trip to Musa. If you haven't seen that vlog already, it is now live on my channel. And then once I was done with that, I sat down and finally recorded the guided meditation that you guys have all been asking for, which will be live next week. So like, comment, subscribe, all the things, so that you can keep up with the journey and join me next week on my channel. Sending you guys love always. Ciao.